So we are going to be turning on this vehicle with the intake air temp sensor connector unplugged from the intake air box and see what exactly it does. It should probably not start well, but go. A little bit of a stutter right there. And let's see what the PIDs are reading.
We got a MIO.
We got an engine light over there.
Intake air temp is still reading negative 38.
And the intake air temp is still reading negative 38.
And the outside air it reads is negative 38 as well.
And the outside air it reads is negative 38. If that was the case, we would not be alive right now. So we found the ECT sensor, the engine coolant temp sensor. It is right on here, back left of the block. It comes right here. It's right next to where the thermostat would be at. And then this is where the coolant goes through all the way to the radiator. And it's there to obviously measure the temp of the coolant. So here we are on this Buick Lucerne 2007. We have back probe the ECT wire, which is the signal wire is the yellow one, and the ground wire is the brown. So we have our pin going through the yellow, and we are getting a consistent 5 volts, which is good because it's a 5-volt system, so that's what it should be. So we did find a code on here, right, Danny?
Yes, we got the P0118 code for the engine coolant temp high input.
Yeah, so that's pretty much just telling us that it can tell when the ECT is unplugged and not working properly. So we did notice that it says the air coolant temp is negative 40, which means, I mean, obviously the ECT is not reading them. And yeah.
Because the ECT is unplugged, it's reading that it's negative 40 degrees Fahrenheit, which is extremely low and impossible, basically. Yeah. So we're trying another throttle here, testing the throttle position sensor, bench testing it, and we're seeing that this one's not good. The resistance on this throttle body position sensor is not changing whatsoever.
And it doesn't change at all, even with changing the pins, as we can show you right here. Even if we go from 1 to 3 or 2 to 3, it doesn't change anything. This is also a 4-pin connector instead, so it's a little different. You see, it doesn't change at all. It should also be reading without knowing what model this came off of. We're not going to exactly know what the based resistance would be on this throttle body or the position TPS sensor.
So we're doing a bench test on the TPS sensor on this throttle body, and we're measuring the resistance of the flap.
This is when the flap is opening to let more air in if it was on the car. And as you can see, as the flap opens, the resistance goes up. And he is at about 3/4 closed right now. There you go, full throttle. Full throttle, it's 4.3 ohms or kilo ohms. And yeah.